Oh, so I may have done a little bit of work off camera, but just a little bit. Just a tiny bit of work off camera. So much.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Welcome to another day of viewing on public access television. We hope you enjoy today's programming.
Alright, so before the video begins, I just want to give a massive shout out and thank you to Fog for including me in his Tinsel Towers project. It is a Christmas collaboration with a ton of very talented people. I will put links to everyone down below and all their videos. I was so honored to even be asked to be a part of this. I did a little shop in the corner. I'll put like a little picture in. I will also put a link in the description to the workshop code so you guys can download this and walk around, explore it, ride all the little rides. So, alright, anyway, let's get on to the video. Thank you again, Fog, for everything. Also, sorry that things have been kind of slow on my channel. I've been a little sick and I'm like getting sicker, which is great. But I recorded this little tour today, so I just wanted to get this out before I work too much on it. Because I also didn't record any of me working on this, so I'm a great YouTuber, you know? I film nothing. Alright, so I thought I would take you guys on a little quick tour of the changes that I've made to the park. There's been a lot, so I'm going to try to go, you know, through them slowly. But I've added a wall here at the beginning, so you don't see all the way straight through to the castle. I'm going to add like maps, I think, on it. But yeah, let's go in the park. The castle is unchanged and still unfinished because I'm going to work on it when I get to Fantasyland. I'm not there yet. But chumps, it might have a new color scheme. There's a lot of pink happening, you know, so I'm kind of like trying to not have everything be so pink.
Open the country. Stop having it be closed.
Yeah, I laid down some of the shelves and things of where I think would be like a good-ish approximation of where things would be, like the shirts and, you know, all that stuff.
And all that jazz.
I like big.
But so that's one thing I did. The automat now has a dining room in the back. I think I want to add some more details to like the walls and things, but yeah, it has some nice little chandeliers. I say little, they're not very little. Some interesting ceiling stuff happening. Yeah, it's kind of neat. It's kind of cool. It's just a lot of marble happening. Is it Art Deco?
Collab, no.
I mean,
No.
I suppose.
No.
But it doesn't really match this thing out here. So, you know, I don't really know if that room is gonna stay, honestly. Miss B made me this amazing facade, and I decided I was gonna try to make a floor. So I did that. And then I added some clothes and some racks and whatever. This leads into chumps over here. We got some plushies, some jigsaw puzzles, and a really cool chandelier, which isn't on because the lighting broke in the last update. So everything is set to like nighttime. And it shouldn't be, but it's fine. Oh, we're autosaving. It's pretty cozy in here. Across the street is still this thing. I deleted this whole building over here. I just wasn't happy with it, so I'm just gonna redo it and make it more Art Deco or something. I'm not sure. I might move this over here. Who knows? I might get rid of this whole plaza. Who knows? I did something in Aqualand, which is fun. It's really small. I put some restrooms in the back over here. Yeah, just that. It's really simple, but I like it. It's pretty fun. I guess if restrooms can be fun, then it's fun. That's all I did over here. In Mythopolis, hey Sandy. Still, everything is unfinished. This is like my bucket, not my bucket list. This is my what is it called? Not a bucket list. My New Year's resolution, I guess, is to just finish at least Mythopolis. I need to get everything here done. I worked a lot on that. Yeah, this is the next thing I'm going to work on, is this facade area, because it's been sitting here like this for how long? Months now, unfinished. So I need to just finish it. The issue for me is just this theme just doesn't really, I don't know. Like it's a fine theme. It's just not really my jam, you know. So I have a hard time not getting distracted and working on other things because I just don't like this theme. Yeah, that's just me though. But it still looks kind of nice and kind of fun and kooky and cartoony. But so we have these facades over here. We have like a restaurant that's going to go in over here. This ride I completely changed. We have this big entrance to the Minotaur lair, which is pretty fun. A whole new queue with like a switchback room over here, a couple switchback rooms, and a whole new ride, which I will show you once I get through the maze, the labyrinth. So yeah, it's wow, I can't actually show you guys anything. That's great. I will exit and show you guys that in a minute. We have this whole new gift shop, which is exciting. Then you exit and you can go up there. Nothing has really changed up there. I do want to add an amphitheater. It was a suggestion by one of you guys in the comments to add an amphitheater because, you know, live entertainment in this fits thematically with the land, so makes a lot of sense. And it won't be like a functional thing, but like in our hearts it'll be functional, you know?
Collab, no.
I'm not sure what that means. Anyway, this land needs a lot of work, and it's again, it's just a theme that didn't really like click with me, so I'm not really that into it. We'll get there, you know. We'll get there. So exiting Mythopolis. A lot of work happened in the sci-fi area, actually, which is good and bad. Yeah. Actually, before I forget, I am going to show you this. Look at the lag. Oh my god. It's just because OBS is running, and you know this park is a lot. So there's this area, and then we have all the switchbacks, which is just going to be like how it was before, with like the walls, the dim torches, the vases kind of scattered everywhere. And then we have a track list, which I'm not sure why I decided to make it a bunch of elevations and heights and things, but that's what I decided to do, so making my life a lot harder. I do have like a show building thing happening over here. I gotta, you know, hide, but that's just kind of part of the fun for me. So yeah, I rebuilt this whole ride and made it more complicated because I love myself. Yeah, anyway. Hooray for complicated rides that are going to take forever to build, but it's okay because it's just going to be a lot of walls and torches and things, right? Right? Yeah, I'm just going to say right and move on. We have a new restaurant over here. I was just kind of playing around trying to figure out what I could really fit in this space. This is where you get the food. You just kind of like walk through and get your stuff. There's some restrooms here. There's going to be more seating up here. Along the edge with like some booths and things. Not too crazy. Just trying to get like a general idea of what I wanted to put in here.
And all that jazz.
Yeah, I think it'll turn out pretty neat. But this isn't like the gardeny area of the park, so I don't know. I think it's kind of neat.
I just think they're neat.
So Adam's Landing is now, well, a crystal jungle place, apparently. I'm not sure, but I'll show you what I've done. It's kind of inspired by the Shanghai Zootopia facade, which I haven't Googled, actually, so this could be wildly inaccurate to what it looks like, which it probably is. I like to just be like, it's this, and I don't Google anything. I'm like, it's just from memory, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's why it looks nothing like how it should. But it looks pretty cool, like at night, everything's like lit up. We do have this floating crystal thingy, which isn't very realistic at all, but I don't care. We have a people mover that goes all around. It's just gonna be complicated to sort out. We have like a little, I might scale these trees down a little bit and make this look a little bit bigger, but this is supposed to be like a big like corporate tower. We have like little alleys and things. It's paused because my computer's a bit laggy, but I did add like different sound effects and things. So it's like you're in like a little sci-fi city, kind of like Futurama, honestly. I think that's what someone said on the Burn Nation Discord, and I'm like, yeah, it does look a little bit like that. So it's colorful and exciting. This is going to be a massive food court. So the idea behind this was this in the restaurant that I just showed you. They're going to share like a kitchen, basically. I like how this path isn't connected and I'm trying to like show. Hang on. Okay, so the idea was that these are gonna share a kitchen, kind of, because you have like this backstage is leading. The thing was, right, is I was so anal about having all of the things have backstage, like all the like the restaurants connected to a backstage, because deliveries and all that. I have this really long
stay on target
road, basically, and well, yeah, this is where you get your deliveries in. It's kind of absurd to have a road that's this long, but you know, it is what it is. I did
we're too close
make this path go up, so you have to go over the road. It doesn't just like cross, you know, at the road.
Stay on target.
Which is interesting because there's no like backstage access for the employees.
Loosen up!
Unless I build a path down on this side, maybe, which might work. Anyway. Food court. It's gonna be kind of like 80s Epcot inspired, like Living with the Land. So, but there's, you know, different food stalls, drink stalls. I'm gonna have a lot of seating, you know, so it'll be interesting. It'll maybe be something cool, I'm not sure. This track is a bit of a pain because it goes through everything, but that's kind of the good thing and bad thing about the People Mover, you know? There is an area here, it's not, the walls are in the way, but I want to have like glass windows that kind of look out over the land from like these 3 different things kind of poking out, or at least 2 of them, but yeah, it'll be kind of cool, I think. Alright, so this is the Mac Stormcloud ride that is inspired by the Buzz Lightyear rides that are at the Disney parks. It's like a target shooting ride, so it's not finished. They take a lot of work, and I'm making sure like the sets are like detailed and fun to look at. So it's very colorful. It's a lot. It's a lot of work, and there's like different things, like different the people mover goes through it. There's like a queue that's like 2 different stories. There's a lot of stuff happening. I'll have updates on this as we go because I haven't recorded anything when I build because I'm a horrible YouTuber. Yep. Okay. You have Max's ship over here. You have a little gift shop. You have this new plaza, which it's Crystal Space Mountain. It's like Crystal Pepsi, only it's worse. I wanted this city to kind of be like powered by crystals, and so this might be like a like a crystal mine. I added these blue rocks just because, I don't know, space. I have a launched coaster that kind of goes and just does some loopy things, and then it goes in behind the rocks and it's gonna like launch into something. I'm not sure I'm gonna keep this shape here. It's just kind of like a placeholder for, you know, what might be a Space Mountain. And you can see it from the entrance, which is really kind of neat. I think this view is hysterical because you can see the castle and Mount Olympus, and you're in Tomorrowland, well, Adam's Landing, and it's like, oh, yeah, theming, that works. But when you're at the entrance, this is why I'm like, do I want to keep it? I want to keep it, but I'm not sure. Like, you can see it. I might scale it down and make it like a small Space Mountain, but yeah, I thought like that was important for me, that you can see everything from the entrance. So you have this view, you have the Max sign and the Space Mountain behind that, and so there's like just layers to it.
Layers! Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers? You get it. We both have layers.
But yeah, this is it, I guess. I like this ride. It's kind of fun. But yeah, I would say like the hardest thing is going to be, well, the food court and the city facades, because I'm just not good at that kind of stuff. That's the update, I would say. It's just all of this has changed quite a bit, and it's not very cohesive, but that's all right. I'll sort it out, and we'll figure it out. Oh, there's so many noises. Yeah, it looks okay. That's a lot of noise. It looks pretty cool. This is a very Art Deco building. Maybe a little too detailed for what this is, but I think it works. I think it looks pretty cool. So, oh, I'm in this area now. Yep. These are all seats, like all benches that are hidden inside here. There's no lights on this, which I think is funny. It's a power station that's in complete darkness. The only other change that I've made, I would say, would be back in the western area. This, I might add like a little steampunk area over here, because, you know, Wild West, steampunk, it's not similar, but, you know, they kind of go together, kind of, in a way, like trains, steam, punk. Yeah, okay. None of this has been worked on since then. I did replace the Omnimover with a shooty ride. Not sure if this ride is even going to stay, because it's such a weird placement for it. Like, the hotel is right here. I gotta figure out a way to make the hotel just kind of not look so crazy. I have this whole extension of the hotel that I might even get rid of, because I'm not sure if it even works or fits with anything. So yeah, this whole half of this area is a mess. I'm at like a creative block as to what to do with it. A lot of this park, I think, is where I'm at with that, because I'm just like, I don't really know what else to do. Finish things, clearly. Anyway, this whole update was just about this little tiny area, which you can see a little bit clearer over here, with the massive food court, the Crystal Pepsi Space Mountain. Like, I have to finish this area. This is the next thing that I need to get done, because it's bugging me that it's not done. Ugh. Anyway, okay. That's this update. I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright. Goodbye.